what's up guys, and thanks for tuning into my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the SH Figuarts Jiren from Dragon Ball Super. So, you can see quite a big box here. We've got this nice bright red in the back. We've got Jiren here on the side. Jiren looking off to the side, all crossed-armed. And yes, this is a P Bandai exclusive. That kind of sucks, but what are you going to do about it, right? So, on the side here, we got some black and white photos of Jiren. On the top here, we got him, his eyes turning red. And on the bottom here, we got him throwing a punch. On the side here, we got Jiren. On the back here, we got some cool poses of Jiren going off against Blue Goku and literally grabbing him on just by the head. So that's it for the box. Let's take a look at the figure. So here we have Jiren, all beefy and just muscular looking. So much better than the Dragon Stars version. That one actually came out before this. I didn't buy it, but I saw it. And after this guy came out, I compared the two and I was like, wow. Like, no way am I touching those Dragon Stars. But, you know what? Maybe I'll just get one day just to compare the difference between Figuarts and Dragon Stars. So, this guy looking all glossy in his jumpsuit. Very defined musculature. Got a stocky neck, so the head very nicely painted. Got those black ears. One thing that I noticed with all of his faces is that they all look off in that direction. So that kind of sucks, but it's nothing too bad. All right, let's take a look at the articulation real quick. So head is on a ball joint. I think it's actually a double ball joint. I'm just gonna pop that off. Yeah, so there's a ball joint in the headstock right there, and there's a ball joint that goes into the base of the neck. And it just attaches based on the kind of this round peg with a stud in the front, just like that. Slide that in, just like that. So he's got like a double ball jointed neck. That's very nice. And he has a ball joint at the base of the neck there. He has a butterfly joint that goes out this far. Still keeps the mold, so that's pretty good. And he has a ball joint in the shoulder here, as well as a hinge joint that goes just past 90, but actually the butterfly joint helps a little bit with that as well. We got a bicep swivel here, and we got a double bend at the elbow, as well as I think this is actually a double ball jointed wrist. So that's actually very good motion right there. Now getting these hands out of the way, we got a ab crunch that goes forward this much, and this far back. And that's very good. It breaks the mold a little bit there, but it kind of breaks the paint more than anything, but that's some good motion. Ball joint at the waist right there. You can kick forward to about 90. Can't really kick back that far because his butt's too big. He can do the splits all the way out. Very good. And we got thigh rotation here. Very nice. We get double bend at the knee. And it's a ball hinge, kind of a hinge in or swivel in there, up into the ankle, a hinge here, and then I believe that's a ball joint, or actually another hinge into the foot itself. And the toe pivots that far up, and that's pretty much all the articulation that you're gonna get, but it's way better than typical, so very nice. Just gonna put that off to the side here. Let's take a look at some of the accessories that this guy comes with. So he comes with some hands. He's got a grasping hand right here. This is left hand only. He's got two kind of almost grasping but more open palm hands. And he's got two chopping hands. Not exactly chopping, but kind of waving chopping hands. And he also comes with, let's do this one first, a hand that's molded onto a hairpiece for Super Saiyan Blue Goku. That's actually kind of cool. We saw it on the box. It's just literally shows how strong he is, and he's just treating Goku like a kid, like a little kid. So I'm just gonna bring in Blue Goku here, and he was actually in storage, but I remembered that Jiren had this piece, so I had to dig him out because no review would be complete without Goku getting beat up, right? So I'm just gonna pop this hairpiece off and literally just gonna pop this piece on. So now we got Jiren grabbing Goku by the head. So we're just gonna switch the hand out on this guy. So to do that, we're just gonna take, that is the left hand. So we're gonna grab the wrist, pop the hand right off, and I'm just gonna hold him out a little bit like that. And let's just pop that on just like so. Oh God, that is super tight. Actually, I'm gonna take this piece off first and make sure this is all the way in there. Good. And now we'll plop that piece on. So we got that going on. Pretty badass. So that's that. I'm gonna pop this hand off because I'm gonna drop Goku first. Drop him down. I forgot what I'm doing. Let's bring back the normal hair piece for Goku. Gonna plop him off to the side. And let's give him another fist. Actually, no, let's put this fist back because the other piece is for his other hand. So the other hand piece that he actually comes with is a clear fist. And this is for his energy effect, which I can't remember the exact name, but very nicely detailed. It's pretty hard. Well, it's pretty solid, but it is kind of cast in this almost softish plastic, and it kind of tapers from more yellow here to red at the back, kind of like flaming. So to do this, we're going to pop the right hand off, just like that. I'm going to pop on this clear fist. Now, most of the time, the hands that don't come on the guy are kind of hard to fit into, as you probably know from all the Figuarts reviews that I've done. So let's just make sure this one goes all the way in. I think that's all the way in, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm just going to move it around a little bit, make sure it's all the way in there. So there's that, and we're just going to take this piece and kind of line it up. I don't know if you can see the fist imprint on the inside there. Just going to line that up and make sure that fits all the way in, just like that. And now we got Jiren doing his Flamin' Punch, which, again, for the life of me, I don't remember the name, so please forgive me on that. So that is that. Let's put his regular fist back. There we go. Okay. All right, so next, let's take a look at his heads. So he comes with 3 separate heads. So he's got the regular head on there, and he's got one that's grimacing. And again, like I said, he's looking off this way. He also has one that's screaming, and again, he's looking off this way. And he has one where his eyes turn red, and you can't really see his pupils, so I guess this one's looking straight. So there's that. Very nice paint, and they're all separate heads because it's kind of hard to really change the face on him because he's bald. To switch the heads, they all come with this stock, but you can just pull that right off, and this is the same stock that's kind of on him. And we see that it's the same type of peg that we showed off before, so we're just going to pull his head right off. Very easy to switch compared to some of the other Figuarts figures. So here we got him with his red eyes and screaming. Very nice. I'm just going to put everything else off to the side. And the last piece of accessory that this guy comes with is a pair of crossed hands, as we saw on the box. So to do that, we're going to pop his arms off. Now, I have heard of issues where people are get broken arms with their Jiren. I never really tried putting this on, so I'm going to hope for the best that this doesn't break, because I've never done this before. So I'm just going to pop these arms right off, just like that. That's still doing okay. And same thing over here. That's still doing okay as well. Okay, good. So next what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cross these arms kind of just like that. We're gonna pop on one side, of course, as always. So let's do this side first. So we're gonna pop that on. Make sure it fits well. Getting a little nervous, but should be okay. Now, after about 10 minutes of me struggling, we finally got his crossed arms on. And we see we got a flush against his body. It was quite a bit of work getting these things to fit in, because it's different than, say, this guy right here. Of course, he never crossed his arms, but someone like Vegeta actually had crossed arms, but they were different types of pegs because the figure was smaller. So it was quite a bit of work to get that fitted on, but it looks pretty good once it's on. So, and that was the last piece of accessories. So let's just get some comparisons going really quickly. As we saw earlier, here we got Super Saiyan Blue Goku, where he completely annihilates. We also have Ultra Instinct Goku, which pretty much starts annihilating him. And I just picked this guy up fairly recently, but here we got the final battle version of Jiren, which is actually a very nice figure with a lot of shading, as you can probably already see from this video. It's a very similar mold to him, but it's actually very bulky. You can probably already see already. So yeah, let's get these guys out of the way. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. Also, please consider subscribing, as that helps YouTube get to know my channel better, so I can keep putting out more quality content for you guys. And until next time, guys, take care. Bye.